Hey guys, so welcome back to another episode of Greymoor. So in the last episode, we actually went back and did the prologue, like we should have done in the first place. But now we will be getting back to the actual expansion, so let's go ahead and get into it. Okay, so where exactly were we? When I approached the gates of solitude, a wounded man stumbled out, fleeing for his life. I do remember that. He left me a bundle of papers and told me to keep them safe before he died. Lyris wants me to go check out the abandoned lodge in the foothills north of the city. She's going to circle around and meet me there. Alright. I'm really happy to be getting back into this, because I think I said in the prologue that I'd been playing this a little bit in my free time, but not the main story. Just doing a few side quests around, but where exactly are we going? I don't see the exact waypoint where we're going, but I want to go to the Solitude Way Shrine, because I'd like to look around Solitude a little bit more. Okay, yeah, now we have a quest marker. Have we actually been in the city? We have the Way Shrine, but I don't think I've come in here. No, wait, we did. I think it was just nighttime, because I remember we saw Proudspire Manor. This is why I shouldn't take gaps in uploading. This sort of thing happens, but hey, at least we're here during the day. I'd actually like to take a few screenshots while we're here. Always a fan of doing that, we all know. And it's so pretty during the day, too. I mean, it's pretty during the night, but I am very sick of getting on to record a new pack, and it's almost always night. So annoying. Someone's just hacking up over there. Ugh. Don't you know what's going on in the world? Please stop. Alright, let's go ahead and make our way towards the abandoned lodge now. Can't promise I won't stop and take more screenshots, but we'll make it there eventually. And I love that the trees are yellow and red. Y'all know I can't wait till fall. It's torturing me. Ooh, yeah, that's a nice look right there. Alright, one more for good measure before we hit the road. Alright, so now that we have the quest marker, let's see, it still doesn't... Is it not telling us? Oh, wait, it's just blending in with the snow, that's the problem. Okay, never mind. I'm just blind, nothing new here. You know, I had one person insult me for, like, thinking that the stable was over there. I guess they didn't play much Skyrim, I don't know. Like, I was like, okay. Sorry for assuming that it would be where it used to be. Really, I feel like that farm probably wouldn't be there yet. I don't know, maybe it would. I feel like ESO just has a bad tendency to throw things in just because that's how it was in another game, whereas this game took place like thousands of years before. So it's fine that it's in a different spot, it's just that's also there, so it's a little bit confusing. I said in another video that I've been working on Sorik, my Daggerfall character's backstory. And I actually have it set to where he's from Helgen and that his family helped found Helgen. I had a friend that's in with like UESP and everything talk with some people and they confirmed that that would work out for the time period. But I know, as soon as ESO gets to about where Helgen would be, they're gonna throw it in, they're gonna spite me. Because I don't think you'd be able to get to it from here. I think it would be just like about here. So I'm worried they're gonna ruin that for me. It's like the whole thing in Morrowind whenever— oh god, okay, I should fight. Hi, get off your horse.
I have more than I need, so I'll just feast on you.
Thanks, ouch. Took me by surprise there, I was overwhelmed, sorry. But it's like the situation with Morrowind, how you can find a note about Vivek being like, yeah, I want an Ebon Heart here. But clearly in Morrowind— can you stop? I'm pressing the button. I don't know why it took so long to work. But clearly in Morrowind it is an Imperial settlement, but alright. The Ebon Heart and Vardenfell anyways. I don't know. Minor things like that get me about this game. But it's fine. It's still a great game overall. And this is a really cute lodge, but I'm sorry. Like, I would just live in a little triangle in the mountains. That's the life right there. Gorn, living the life. Probably not anymore, considering there was a vampire right there, but you know. Pintarch Zeros. Preparations are complete, my Breton brother. We are ready to begin the ritual. Send the latest shipment to Kilcreath Temple. Sister Ambrit will put everything to good use. You have done well. Await my next command. R. You know, admittedly, I should have rewatched the first episode before I even record this, because I didn't remember anything about an abandoned lodge, but that was Pintarch Zeros right there, okay. That answers a few questions. Now my next question is Lyris just right over here? Yes, she is. Thank you, my friend.
Over here, partner.
Surrounded by Reach witches, great.
All I found were these Reachmen stalking the pass. Decided they'd rather die than talk, so I obliged. They don't look like they're from Ice Reach, but they are wearing the Coven's medallions. Anyway, did you find the lodge?
The lodge was empty, but I found a letter for the Breton. Orders to send the shipment to Kilcreath.
Kilcreath? The temple to Meridia? Why would the Ice Reach Coven target a local Daedra cult?
The letter said they were ready to start the ritual as soon as they received the shipment.
Damn, we're running out of time. I'll head back to Solitude and try again to warn High King Svargrim. You go to Kilcreath Temple and alert Meridia's priests. I'll meet you there as soon as I can.
Warn the priests? Shouldn't I attempt to stop the ritual?
You'll be going up against the Coven by yourself. Warn the priests. If there's
Very
an
fair.
opportunity to safely
But
stop
I am
or delay
also.
the ritual, by all means. But don't take any unnecessary chances. I still don't want to lose another partner. Good luck.
I mean, I'm a one-man army, come on. I've said it before, I've said it again. How many Daedric princes have I faced? And won? Some more indirectly than others, but you know, it's fine. I'll see you at Kilcreath Temple after you warn the High King. Ooh, and I'm excited about this. Another familiar sight. This one does make sense for it to be old and actually be here.
Stop! A disaster has befallen Kilcreath Temple.
Ah, great. Seems we're too late.
Don't be alarmed. I mean you no harm. But there are Harrow fiends swarming around Kilcreath Temple who do. Head back to safety before they find you.
I was sent to warn the temple priests.
I'm sorry, but you're too late. An unnatural storm struck the temple and now the entire area is overrun by vampires and Harrow fiends.
What are Harrow fiends? And for that matter, who are you? Didn't I learn what Harrow fiends were in the prologue? I thought I did. I don't know. It doesn't matter. Ozza, he's supposed to be smart, but, you know. Spooky cup, by the way. Thought it'd fit the vibe. Anyway, who are you?
Harrow fiends are feral vampires, a byproduct of the unnatural Harrow storm. As for me, I am Fenorian of House Ravenwatch. I came here on the trail of remains stolen from a mass grave in Bankurai. They were shipped to Solitude in ancient urns.
I found urns and crates smuggled into Solitude. They seem to be related to the Ice Reach Coven.
Yes, I've run into the Coven as well. The urns and the stolen remains play a part in a ritual to summon the storms. If you're willing, I could use your assistance. I need to finish my investigation of the site to see what else I can learn.
What do you need me to do?
I could use your help to examine the strange pikes erected around the temple. Harrow fiends and vampires roam the area, making it difficult to get close. Hence the need for your assistance. You see, I'm not that confident in my combat prowess.
I see. Aren't you a vampire,
Is
though?
it that obvious? But have no fear. As a member of House Ravenwatch, I have pledged to never take blood from an unwilling subject. I assure you, I'm only here to help.
How can a vampire help stop the Ice Reach Coven? I mean, I could think of a few ways,
I am
but...
much more than just a vampire.
Exactly.
In addition to being an agent of House Ravenwatch, I am a master alchemist and an expert in arcane studies. I do try to avoid direct violence, though, to make sure I never give in to temptation.
Right. What is House Ravenwatch?
House Ravenwatch is one of the noble houses of Rivenspire. Our liege, Count Verandus, has dedicated us to the cause of peaceful coexistence between mortals and those of the vampiric persuasion. That often makes us defenders of Tamriel.
The Ice Reach Coven is comprised of witches, not vampires. It seems like they have both. Seems like they have a little bit of everything.
True, but I've seen evidence of a vampiric connection. At the very least, the material they transported from Bankurai included the remains of ancient vampires. They were part of an army that was defeated in the First Era. The Grey Host.
The Grey Host.
An army that consisted of vampires and werewolves, led
Getting
by
some
King
lore
Styric and Verkarth. They were eventually defeated by the garrison at Bankurai in High Rock. It all happened a very long time ago, but such remains radiate with arcane power.
Very fair. Alright. Well, let's go check out those witch pikes then.
Look, a priest of Meridia. Maybe they can tell us more about what happened at the temple.
Oh, over there? Okay, well it seems like that's a bit of a side quest, but we'll go ahead and pick it up, I guess. It seems like it's still related, so...
Please, can they... Oh, thank Meridia. The priests and pilgrims of Kilcreath Temple. We need assistance. A great and terrible storm struck, and so many of us were lost.
What's Kilcreath Temple? Ozza! Ozza! Do I click it? Do I even want to take the quest now? I don't know if the quest is worth having to ask such a question. Man.
A temple dedicated to Meridia, the Lady of Light. Pilgrims come from across Skyrim to pray and seek blessings, especially at this time of the year. Please, talk to Priest Bavian. You'll find her in the nearby cave, tending to the injured.
Who's Priest Bavian? Does it matter?
She's the ranking priest, after High Priest Varkor.
I kind of could
We haven't
gather she
seen
was
the High
important
Priest
at least.
Since the storm hit. Bavian led a group of us to safety. There are more priests and pilgrims out there. If you're willing to help, please talk to Bavian.
Yeah, I guess we'll go ahead and do that. It seems like it's one of the sort of things where they go along together. We could probably do them at the same time.
Another pilgrim seeking shelter from a storm? No, you don't appear to be a pilgrim. What brings you here?
I met a priest outside. He said you needed assistance.
Even in our darkest hour, Meridia provides a light. We were on our way to see High Priest Varkor when the storm hit. I've never seen such power. It raged like a thing alive. I gathered who I could, but the others are still out there.
Where do you want me to look?
Start at the stables to the northwest. I saw Acolyte Yold, Priest Irena, and Roligmoth the Pilgrim seek shelter there. If you find them, send them back here. After that, meet me at the Pilgrim's Lodge to the west of the temple.
Alright, I'll do that.
Look for Yold, Direna, and Roligmoth at the stables.
You just told
and
me
meet
that.
me at the Pilgrim's Lodge.
I guess that's just for people that skip the dialogue, but you know, it's whatever. Yeah, it does look like it's around the same area, so that's all good. Guess we'll go this way first then. Well, there are still some vampires sulking around, so... Oh god. Stop, stop, I'm doing the thing, it just takes them so long. Alright, let's examine this. Taking a real close look at it. Alchemical residue.
An alchemical residue. That should prove useful.
Hope so. And we have the stables up here. Let's see if there's any survivors. I see some names over here.
What happened to this poor woman? She looks distraught.
At least one of them survived. Huh. The priest's eyes stare blankly and she doesn't respond to your greeting. Oh. Oh no. I don't like her face. You're gonna attack us, aren't you? No? Alright, I guess you're just gonna chill and we'll search you. Get that medallion. We just gonna leave that? I mean, I guess so, that's alright. Wasn't sure if we just try to, you know,
forsaken me?
drag her back. Hey, you seem like you're alive and
Keep calm.
somewhat well.
I mean you no harm.
High Priest Vakor will find me. Meridia will save me. When things are darkest, her light shines the way. Please don't eat me.
Priest Bavian sent me. I'm here to help.
Priest Bavian? Where's High Priest Vakor? Did those horrible creatures get her? We hid in the stables, but then Priest Irena changed. That's when I ran in here.
Go meet Priest Bavian and the others in the cave to the southeast. I'll check on Priest Darina. Well, I already tried. Guess we'll do it again. Oh, no. It's telling me to just go on now. So I guess we're just gonna ignore her. Just leave her there. Alright. The next point is pretty close by the other pikes we need to investigate. Convenient enough. Let's see what we got here.
It's depleted. Just ordinary sticks and rope now. Interesting.
And what about over here at the lodge? Oh, this is just where the priest told us to meet her.
Acolyte Irena, please, wake up.
No visible damage despite its proximity to the eye of the storm.
Ah, I see it happened to her too.
Acolyte Ivina can't hear me. She's standing right here, but she's gone.
You know, besides looking around and looking weird, she looks normal. I think that other girl might have just been ugly. Awkward. That acolyte. She's just like Priest Irena at the stables.
Is this what would have happened to all of us if I hadn't gotten the others into the cave? I tried to heal Ivina, but Meridia's light had no effect. But what was that about Priest Irena and the stables?
I found the people you sent me for. Hilt is safe. Roligmoth is dead, and the other...
Is like poor Ivina. We must find High Priest Varkor. If anyone is powerful enough to cure this unnatural ailment, it will be her. Meridia willing. We'll find the High Priest and everyone else safe in the temple.
Alright, let's head there then. What is that noise, by the way? Y'all hear that? It's a weird sound. I don't know. Maybe it's just supposed to be the sounds of fighting outside?
We need to find High Priest Varkor. Let's head to the temple.
What are you doing up there? Okay, we'll head to the temple in a moment. Yeah, I assume it's just the death hounds and vampires around us that's supposed to be. It's so loud in there. I don't know if you guys could hear it, but I definitely could. Yo, stop it. These dang vampires, man.
Can you feel the lingering energy? That's Daedric, if I'm not mistaken.
Okay.
These depleted witch pikes expended a lot of power to summon the Herostorm. Now they're just ordinary sticks, but even in this state, they tell us much about the ritual that flowed through them.
Remind me, what did we learn by examining the depleted witch pikes?
I'm sure now that the pikes play a significant role as focal points for the storm ritual. The prepared pikes are depleted as the ritual runs its course, but I sensed lingering energy, including a Daedric taint. And we found an intriguing residue.
What's the significance of the residue?
It's the remains of an alchemical poultice that was spread over the pikes. Smells like rotting fungus, doesn't it? With a little study, I should be able to identify each ingredient in its makeup. Then I can begin to understand the ritual.
Should we take a closer look at the temple now?
One other thing I want to check first. I noticed the pilgrims leading a cart away from the temple right before the storm hit. Coven members could have tried to slip away among the innocents. The cart should be along the road south of the temple.
Alright, let's go check on the pilgrims. I guess we'll go do that before, yeah. Because she was wanting to head back to the temple, and I think we need to go back to the temple after we look at this, so... Look at that bear! Oh my god, he's going! He's having a great time. I'm happy for him. We don't want to bother that. Oh, well, here's the cart. Hi. That's creepy. Don't like how you walked at me. Hello.
They're alive, but unresponsive. Check the crates and see if they contain the smuggled items.
Right.
You seem to
I'm
know
too
a lot
short.
about a great many things, vampire.
Dust and ashes. The only evidence that the smuggled funerary urns were in this hidden compartment is the dusting of ash inside.
Did you find anything of interest in the crate?
The crate was empty except for some dust and ash. You know, the sort of thing we're looking for.
I can't believe anyone knowingly involved would have let themselves be exposed to the storm. Perhaps the pilgrims were tricked into transporting the crate. Or maybe it was slipped into their cart.
Should we check on the temple now?
Yes, of course. Though I fear what we may find there. The temple was clearly at the center of the storm. Regardless, there's still a lot we don't know about the effects of this ritual. Observing the target area could offer new insights.
Alright, let's head there now. But how exactly do I get up to it? Do I go this way? Do I follow the road? Do I Skyrim it and jump up this? I feel like I need to go up the road. Either that or there's some path right here, but I don't think there is. I think we need to go around. Especially if they were bringing a cart down this way. You know, yeah, that makes sense. It's this way. I just accidentally ulted. I've forgotten the controls to everything. Outstanding. I was just trying to put my swords up. I'm a dang fool. Gotta get a screenshot of that. That's just beautiful. She doesn't have her beacon though. Sad times. I wonder if that's a side quest. You know, something's telling me I probably should have walked up there and went around on this, but you know, this works too.
So many dead.
Yeah.
How could Meridia let this happen to her faithful?
You know, bad things happen.
These are temple priests and pilgrims. It seems the storm killed them.
Yeah, kinda gathered that
These
much.
were good people, devout followers.
We're just gonna go in. Alright, we got
Monsters
vampires on the
in this
inside.
Holy place.
Hey, come on,
We
Fenorian's right
need
there.
to find the temple priests.
Can I just go around? They don't care? They don't care. Alright. One of you guys in the comments of the prologue was telling me about how apparently now vampires are very useful for whenever you're trying to avoid all of the combat in this game. I actually have made a vampire character. He's more of a Skyrim character, but I've made him an ESO too. So I'm excited to level him up.
Laurel Hall. Take his Meridian medallion so we can remember his sacrifice.
Alright. Now how do I get up there? Is that all we needed down here? I guess? Ah, we need to go that way, okay. I don't think there's any avoiding this fight. Maybe? Maybe? I'll wait. I think we're good. God, I was looking at the Deathhound mount the other day on my vampire character, and oh, they look so disgusting in this game. Nice work, though. Nice work. Yeah, this is a little awkward. Priest, you might want to look away. Sorry for killing your friends again in front of you. It can't be helped. I'm also stealing their money. That also can't be helped. What, you'll just chill out with the skeever, but there's something wrong with me? Figured you'd attack him too, but alright. Guess they're bros, it's fine. Oh, hello there. You're still alive.
Our own brethren have turned against us. They've become monsters.
Calm yourself, Acolyte, and tell me where the High Priest is.
Oh, I guess that means I need to talk to you now.
I'm safe in here, but the rest of the temple, it's overrun with monsters. Worse, they're our own priests and pilgrims. I saw one pilgrim attack poor Larolvor, ripped at his flesh with her teeth.
Did the storm cause your brethren to change?
The storm? I hadn't thought of that. Terrible things started happening after it began, though. This may be heresy to say, but Meridia has abandoned us. She doesn't care what happens to this place. I'm going to stay here until the danger's past.
Ah, you know how Daedric princes are. You should leave the temple before those creatures find you.
Who's there? Is that you, High Priest?
Her own brethren,
Well, too late.
like vicious animals. We must find the others.
Thought you'd be a little bit more distraught about that, but alright. We could have just slipped through there and helped out, but too late.
Tria! Morizu!
Oh.
Morizu gave me no choice, Bavian. I swear it.
Alright.
Just this morning, we were debating the mysteries of the colored rooms. Now he's gone. He attacked me. He tried to devour me. I had no choice but to kill him. To kill a cherished student.
You might want to get out of here considering those what's going on back there. Don't know why you were still chilling here. Did he show any signs before he attacked you?
Signs? Do you want to know if he announced his intentions before he turned into a ravenous beast? No. Nothing. One moment he was fine. The next, he was a monster. The High Priest took the survivors and fled to the catacombs. You need to help them.
We'll go to the catacombs. You need to get out of here. Don't know if I should be telling her that after what happened to the last guy, but maybe stick with us or something?
Oh, wait.
What?
Follow me. He fled into the vestry.
Wait, we really just gonna leave her here? The hairfiend? The skeever over there? Skeever may be less worrisome than the others, but, you know, still a threat.
Omen, please. You don't.
How'd you get over there so fast? Where am I going? Oh god. I guess over there? Where'd Fenorian go, too? Wasn't he just here?
They're mad. Beyond all reason. Even in this temple, Meridia's light does nothing to help those afflicted with this feral curse. We need to reach the catacombs and find High Priest Varkor.
How do we reach the catacombs?
The catacombs can be accessed from deeper within the temple. We just need to get the key from the Chamberlain's sanctum. I think I know why the High Priest went to the catacombs. It's not only a defensible location, it's where our relic is kept.
What relic?
Meridia's brilliance. It has the power to channel her light and purge the temple
certain
of this corruption.
Beacon, mayhap?
At least, I hope it does. High Priest Varkor wouldn't just hide in the catacombs. She must have a plan to save us.
I'll get to the Chamberlain's sanctum and find the key. Yeah! He's so excited! Where did Fenorian go? Was he not with us this whole time? Is my perception that bad? Wait. I'm supposed to talk to him outside. Oh! Am I gonna have to come through here twice? Couldn't just follow me in here? The nerve. Well, I guess we'll finish this up real quick. We're already this deep in. Ew. This one looks disgusting. They haven't all looked like that, have they? Maybe I just haven't been looking close enough at that either. I don't know if I want to, though. Yeah, I guess they all do look terribly disgusting. Well, that's gross. White. Alright, a little bit of lag there. Oh, Well, hello there, Chamberlain. I don't suppose I have to attack you. You are a little bit angry about me being here, but I'm just gonna search this real quick. If you don't mind, I'll just be taking that and going to the catacombs. I thought that skeever was a crab for some reason. I got really excited. Anyway.
Down here. Did you find the key that opens the catacombs?
Yes, I did. I suppose I'm just supposed to jump off this. Ouch. Don't worry about me.
Did you retrieve the key from the Chamberlain's sanctum? We need it to open the door to the catacombs.
Did you get hurt? Why didn't you just come with me? My god. I have the key.
Perfect. There are
Or was she
only
just
2 keys that
punching?
I know of.
I don't know.
And the High Priest has the other one. Now open the door, and let's find High Priest Varkor.
Okay. I don't know. It seems like you're hurt. Please don't transform into a Harrow Fiend or a vampire on me. Would not appreciate that. Generally, it takes longer for vampirism at least to happen, but you know. Just don't try anything.
Even the catacombs are corrupted.
Yeah. Ooh, skeleton.
The High Priest, by the light! Quickly, retrieve the relic, and we can
Okay.
escape through the old air shaft.
Nice place you got down here. Too bad to see that you're also nasty. Ah! Can I have a moment, High Priest? I need to go puke. That's disgusting. Ugh. God, yeah, get out of here. Nasty, nasty business. Give me that beacon. Yet another new hand to touch it. Great.
This way, my friend. Let's meet back in the cave.
Okay. Hopefully that's close to the entrance too, because I gotta go find Fenorian, because I didn't know I needed to talk to him before we went inside. I swear if it makes me run that whole thing again. Because I feel like those quests were meant to be ran alongside each other. Hello? Now you're here. Now you could catch up?
I'll need to perform more tests. But from what we've seen, I believe the storm affects mortals in 3 distinct ways. It kills them, transforms them into Harrow Fiends, or leaves them mindless. I suppose I'd say it harrowed those poor pilgrims.
So, what do we do next?
Head to the temple and help Barvian.
Wait.
See what else you can learn inside.
Okay.
I'd accompany you, but Meridia doesn't approve of my kind.
That's fair.
And I'd rather not get on her bad side.
That's very fair.
In the meantime, I'll finish up out here.
What else do you need to do out here?
I'll take samples from the Harrow Fiends.
Less angry
and try
now.
to determine how the storm killed these people. Later, we can retrieve my alchemical equipment from where I hid it so I can analyze the residue. I didn't want to carry fragile instruments into danger.
Alright, I'll help Bavian and return for you soon, because I assume we are almost done. God, how does she run off so fast?
How fragile my faith, when I can depend more on help from a stranger than from my god.
Now's not your time for religious crises on me, okay? At least there are some survivors. What will you do now?
And such terrible things we witnessed today. An unnatural storm, vampires, innocent people turning into monsters. I fear this corruption cannot simply be prayed away. It seems that Meridia has abandoned us to our fate. Why? I cannot say.
Here the Meridian medallions are retrieved.
Ah, thank you. These belonged to Roligmolf and Acolyte Laurelvor. I wish we could have saved them, but at least we can use these to remember them. I doubt we can recover their remains before the temple is sealed.
How are we going to seal the temple?
With Meridia's brilliance. I'm not sure my faith is strong enough to use it after all this, but I suppose I have to try. I owe that much to High Priest Varkor's memory. Do you have the relic?
Yeah. Here it is.
I'll work with our remaining priests. Try to use the relic to purge the corruption and seal the temple. If that doesn't work, well, let's hope that it does. Thank you, my friend. You stood with us while Meridia turned away. We won't forget that.
What will you do now?
The injured still need to be treated, and the temple's corruption needs to be dealt with. Despite the way I feel about Meridia now, I still have a responsibility. I won't walk away from it. Not like Meridia walked away from us.
Yeah, I'm gonna let you handle that little crisis on your own now. Let's go get your equipment, buddy. Oh.
That's close enough, Leech.
Wait! I'm not part of the coven!
Uh-oh.
Looks like I made it back just in time. This place is crawling with vampires, and that one was about to make a meal out of you.
That's Fenorian of House Ravenwatch. He's investigating the Icereach Coven, just like us.
House Ravenwatch. I've heard of them, but he's a long way from Rivenspire. Well, if you're willing to trust a vampire, I suppose I can too. I spotted a Coven Witch. If we hurry, we might be able to catch her.
A Coven Witch? Where?
On the cliff overlooking the temple. Calls herself Sister Embrit. I was going to rush her, but I wanted to make sure you hadn't run afoul of any of these monsters first. No offense, Fen. Come on. If we're lucky, the witch is still up there.
Quick friends there. Yeah, I'll meet you up there.
Perhaps I could question the witch before you introduce her to your impressive axe blade?
Nothing to say about that? Alright. Oh, seems like we're a little bit too late for that. Let's, help this person out. There we go. Well, at least that was easy.
I hoped you could take her prisoner. No matter. I found something.
Wasn't my fault.
Way?
Go with your vampire friend. I'm gonna look around here.
Do you see? These are the same as the urns smuggled from Bankarai. They didn't just shatter. They exploded. I can sense traces of magicka clinging to the shards that matched the energy used in the storm ritual. These other fragments, though.
Other fragments?
All this rubble scattered around didn't just come from these urns. The texture and patterns are different. They appear to have used the funerary dust in the urns to summon the Harrow Storms. But I'm not sure what was inside the larger vessels.
Larger vessels?
Look at the shape of the fragments. They come from a hollow receptacle of some sort. Something at least as tall as you. Perhaps larger. Just another piece of the puzzle. Maybe when I analyze the witchpike residue, an answer will suggest itself.
Come to Solitude with us. There must be a place there where you can set up your equipment.
Thank you, but no. I try to avoid large population centers.
Once again, very fair.
The temptation. You understand. I'll find someplace nearby, but out of the way where I can set up my equipment and work undisturbed. I'll send word when I have something to report.
Do you have a location in mind?
I met a clever woman who lives in the bog near Morthal. Old Mjolnir's a dying breed among the Nords, a practitioner of the old magic. The locals both admire and fear her. If anyone can help me untangle the Coven's ritual, it's her.
Sounds interesting.
So, what did your vampire friend discover?
Fenorian thinks the Harrow Storms create the Harrow Fiends in the Harrowed.
Reach witches summoning magical storms to create feral vampires? That's horrible, but to what purpose? Well, that's the next puzzle to solve. First, we need to get this information to the Queen. Here. This was for Brondol, but it's yours now.
Alright.
Queen Gerhild needs to hear what we discovered at Kilcreath Temple. Hopefully that will be enough for her to get us an audience with High King Svargrim.
Do we have enough evidence to convince the King and Queen of the danger?
The Queen seemed reasonable. She'll believe us. As for Svargrim, who can tell? I haven't met the man, but everything I've heard describes him as prideful, arrogant, and hard-headed. Even with the Queen's help, there's no guarantee.
So what do we do if High King Svargrim refuses to see us?
I'd like to knock down the palace door, grab him by the throat, and shake him until he listens.
Well, alright!
That would probably start a war, though, and Yoren specifically asked me to avoid that.
Yeah.
For now, let's bring our evidence to Queen Gerhild.
Let's go see the High Queen.
If there's anything else we need to discuss, let's get it out of the way now, before we return to Solitude.
I think I'm alright. I guess I'm not. Okay,
There's
why do you
anything
think the
else we need
Icereach
to
Coven
discuss,
wants to
let's get
turn
it out
people
of the
into
way
Harrow
now.
Fiends?
Hey, you and Fenorian came to that conclusion, not me. Still, it makes as much sense as anything. As to why, I have no idea. This connection to vampires, though, that's troubling. We should keep Fen away until we get into Svargrim's good graces.
Fenorian is going to go seek help from a clever woman named, or near Morthal, not named
Clever
Morthal.
woman? Out here? Nords are extremely distrustful of magic, especially Nords from western Skyrim. I'm surprised the people of Morthal tolerate her presence. If anyone can help Fen figure out the Coven's ritual, though, it would be her.
Should we help them with their research?
Our priority remains getting an audience with High King Svargrim. We need to convince him that the Icereach Coven is a threat to his kingdom, and get him to help us stop them. Let's return to Solitude and present our findings to the Queen.
Alright. But I think I will save that for the next episode. think we've probably been recording long enough, but if you enjoyed this episode, don't forget to leave it a like, maybe consider supporting my Ko-fi or Patreon if you want to help out me and my channel, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye bye!